Good morning. So, today we travel up to Frankfurt. If the time suits us well, we're going to go up via the Rhine. We're going to hopefully have a little look up there. As I say, I've got to get breakfast, clean the stuff, sort my bags out and everything, but I should have enough time for that, which is why I'm going to make this one a quick one this morning. Yeah, as I say, going to be making our way over to Frankfurt today, so back over to Germany. Hopefully going to have a look at the Zeppelin Museum and anything else as well. There was a little railway, but they are not running tomorrow, so I'm not going to have a look at that. But yeah, we'll have a little look at anything else that sort of takes the interest. And then after that, we're on to Paris, and then we're heading home. So we're coming towards the end now. Well, a little bit away, but we're approaching sort of the end of the trip now, which this second half has gone really quickly, I must admit. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. It's been an experience, I'll say the least. But yeah, so that's today. Yeah. In this episode, I'm going to be travelling more or less the way I came in the last episode. So my journey will go from here in Mulhouse all the way up to Frankfurt. But I intend today to also travel up the Rhine Valley. So my journey today is going to take me from Mulhouse back down to Bâle for the first leg, so crossing over into Switzerland. And then the next leg of my journey is going to take me from Bâle up to Mannheim, and that's going to be via Karlsruhe. Once I'm up in Mannheim, I'm then going to change trains for a train up to Mainz, and then I'll get a train from Mainz all the way up through the Rhine Valley up to Koblenz. Now this will be about an hour's long journey, so it will be quite an interesting journey to see. This will be sort of the main attraction for the day, is going up the Rhine Valley. Once I'm in Koblenz, I'll then change trains back down the Rhine Valley to Mainz and then on to Frankfurt. There will be a little bit of the urban trains that will take me to roughly where I'm staying, but once I'm in Frankfurt, that'll be my journey over. So yeah, I shall allow the clips to play and enjoy.
Alrighty, so I've just checked out of the camping, very easy, and now I'm on my way to the railway station, making really good time. So I think today we're definitely going to aim to go up the Rhine Valley. It's going to be a lot of concentration, but otherwise heading back to Germany, so heading on trains that we're used to, ice and ICs, so it should be fairly good, should be fairly easy. So we'll just see how it goes and yeah, crack on. So I'm here in Mannheim, bit of chaos, some trains have been late, so I had about 3 minutes to, well no, that's a bit of an exaggeration, I had about 4 or 5 minutes to sort of find where my train is, which is now late anyway, so that's joy. Thankfully my connection into Mainz is half an hour, it's going to be 20 minutes now, but thankfully it's not too bad. But adds a bit of excitement to the trip. You know, it's thankfully at this point I'm sort of used to the system, so I kind of got there in the end. I'm waiting. As it turns out, the train that I got on arriving at Mannheim is at the same platform as the train that I'm going to get anyway. Is what it is, but so yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to wait here now for my train up to Mainz. So we'll see how it goes. Hello, currently walking to go get dinner. I forgot to record a thing once I got to the hotel, but hotel's alright. It's just a hotel, nothing really that special. Bathroom has an odd smell, but it's not disgusting, it's just odd. It seems familiar, I feel like I smelt it before, but I can't put my finger on it. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'm basically walking straight back to the railway station, so this is going to be quite funny. But yeah, is what it is. But yeah, just keep going and get on with it. So I have just finished having dinner. It was really lovely actually. It was a very posh restaurant. It wasn't that expensive though, to be fair. It's actually been cheaper than some of the other ones, but it's a really nice restaurant and a very nice. Ooh, I've just noticed there is a Civic here. How cool. My one's better though. Anyway, I don't know how old that one is because the number plates here are different. Anyway, it's really good, really nice. The sort of spaghetti type thing. It was quite spicy, but like nothing more than I can take, so not a problem with me. It was very nice. Anyway, heading back now, but I'm gonna go via a shop just to get a little few things. I think there is a breakfast service. I haven't got it included. I might just do my own thing, I think, which is an easier way of doing things, I think. But yeah, onwards. Hello, it's a bit later than usual, as I got very hungry when I checked in and just thought I'm just going to get food. So I've had dinner already tonight. Anyway, today's been an interesting day. Got to go up the Rhine Valley, which was gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I managed to do that in the end. Not all of it, but enough of it to kind of get the definite impression. So that was really good. Checked out all right this morning in Mulhouse. Here we are in Frankfurt. The plan for tomorrow, I think what I'm planning on doing is going to go and have a look at a botanical garden in the morning. I'm not going to rush up or anything like that. And then there's a Zeppelin museum, but it's not very big at all. It's a very, very small museum. So, and they don't open till 2 o'clock in the afternoon anyway. So I think my plan is I'll go to the botanical gardens at whatever time I wake up in the morning. Have a bit of lunch probably there, and then head over to the Zeppelin Museum. Just have a little look around, see what's what, and then after that, come back, dinner somewhere. But yeah. Anyway, all good, and yeah, I'm gonna relax this evening, and yeah, see you tomorrow.
Good morning. Just had a shower, as you can probably tell from the state of my hair. Today we're going to head into Frankfurt, hopefully have a look at a botanical garden and then a Zeppelin museum, so should be quite good. It's going to be a fairly chill day, hence why it's currently 9:30 and I've only just had a shower. But, you know, it is what it is. I haven't got to rush around today, so I'm not going to plan to rush around today. The hotel's alright. It's not great. The pillow is basically non-existent, so I had to prop it up with my towel last night, my own towel, which helped but not a huge amount. And then whoever was next door decided to have a half-hour long shower at 6:30 this morning, so not the greatest. Other than that, everything else is fine, I guess, but yeah, it's what it is. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, and yeah, we'll see you probably at the botanical gardens.
So, just currently walking through to get to the botanical garden. Gonna have a little wander around there, see some wonderful plants. And then gonna aim for the Zeppelin Museum from about 2 o'clock-ish, because that's when it opens. So that should be alright. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on. Got a busy road to cross, so yeah, shall keep going. I swear I do not do this on purpose, okay? I came here to a botanical garden because I wanted to do something different than what I normally do. And yet, I have managed to find a railway in a botanical garden. I don't think it's running today, but god damn it. I am... that's quite funny, I must admit. Cool if it was running today, but oh well. It's narrow gauge as well. What is it? It's a bit under 2 foot gauge, so probably something like 18 inch or something like that. I don't know. That'd be my guess. Oh dear. It appears that the botanical garden isn't going to be using this for a little while. That or they're in the middle of undoing what they did before, I don't know, but I don't think so. Oh well. So I'm just about finished here at the Botanical Garden. Gonna head down towards where the Zeppelin Museum is. It isn't open yet, however there's a little restaurant place nearby that looks really good. It's actually about right by the little railway station. That does like properly nice food and is very easy. So I'm gonna go there, gonna get some food, and then go to the Zeppelin Museum and head back home, I think. Well, not home, but to the hotel. And yeah, I might
potentially stop off and get some snacky stuff for this evening, but then I have a few little things, but yeah, should be alright. That's the plan. Just having some lunch dinner here in Zeppelinheim. These sausage and chips basically, but German sausage and chips, so it'll be interesting. But yeah, just gonna relax, have a nice one, chill afternoon. Looks like there's some forestry stuff around here, so I might take a walk afterwards and then head back, and yeah, it's good, it's going good. The botanical garden was really nice, so yeah, that was definitely worth the visit, and albeit closed, an unexpected railway. I genuinely didn't expect there to be that. I didn't know that was there, so that's a bit different. But yeah, it's all good so far, and yeah, keep going. Lunch is served.
The Zeppelin Museum was a really interesting museum. It was a very small museum, and was sort of set up by the sort of local people as a sort of celebration of the history of the area. The museum is in a small sort of suburban settlement called Zeppelinheim. The actual settlement of Zeppelinheim itself was a settlement for the workers of the actual Zeppelin operations that were taken place at the Frankfurt airport, which was just over the way from where Zeppelinheim was. It was also the birthplace of where the Zeppelin came from, when Mr. Zeppelin himself sort of set up this area as a direct feeding into the whole operation of Zeppelins. And it was a really nice museum, sort of going over the full detail of the history of Zeppelins, where they came from, and what Zeppelinheim was itself, and how it fed into the local economy, into the local workforce. The Zeppelin Museum was a really interesting museum. It was a really nice museum and a very pleasant place to be, and it was really good that I managed to make it there.
So I've just had a little visit in the Zeppelin Museum, and it's actually really interesting. Unfortunately for me, there wasn't English sort of like signs, information boards, but through the power of wonderful technology, I was able to do a Google Translate by image, which then allowed me just to translate it roughly. I got the gist of it, but it was actually really interesting. It's technically a free museum, but they have like a donation thing which I donated for. Yeah, it was really good actually. It's really interesting. A lot of really very interesting stuff there. And I've also got a little book as well, which I was given because there wasn't any German signage, or sorry, there wasn't any English signage. The lady gave me a sort of booklet, so it's a nice little museum, and yeah, well worth a little visit. So yeah.
Hello. So I have just gotten back from my day in Frankfurt. It's been a really quite nice day. So I went to the botanical gardens, which were really nice. Very beautiful, lots of flowers and plants and stuff like that. It's really nice. Tropical hothouses were really nice as well. And yeah, so it was just a really nice place, really. In the middle of the city, so very easy to get to, but not too intrusive with like traffic and stuff like that, which is good. But yeah, no, it was really nice. Very nice setting. Then I went over towards the Zeppelin Museum, had a meal at Terminal 4, which is like a little restaurant just literally right outside the little railway station. But no, that was nice. The Zeppelin Museum itself was really good. Very small. I would never have been able to make a whole day of it. I made about an hour of it, I suppose. But that was through a lot of walking around, very slowly and methodical talking, or not talking, reading. Anyway, then I made my way back, and I'm just gonna sort of make a plan for tomorrow, pack up some of the stuff that I can, and then relax for the evening. That'll be about it. So yeah, that's sort of my plan for today, for the rest of the day and tomorrow. So yeah, but all in all, been all right. Hotel's okay. Not massively impressed by the I can't even really say pillow. It's not really. It's sort of this floppy mess of a thing. I don't actually even know what it is. It is strictly a pillow, but doesn't work very well as a pillow. And yeah, tomorrow on to Paris. Not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little look at that tonight. Probably just have a little wander around, a bit like what I did in Berlin, because I get in a bit before I can actually check into the hotel. So I'll have a little wander around like the main little bits, and that'll be about it really. So not much. And then yeah, and we basically go home. So nearing the end now. But yeah.